friends, welcome to the series on Shiva Sutras. Till now we have tried to understand 5 Shiva Sutras as follows. First Shiva Sutra was Chaitanya Atma. Second was Jnanam Bandham. Third Shiva Sutra was Yoni Varga Kala Shariram. Fourth Shiva Sutra was Jnanam Adhishtanam Matrika, and the fifth Shiva Sutra was Udyamo Bhairava. Today is the turn of 6th Shiva Sutra. 6th Shiva Sutra is Shakti, chakra, sandhane, vishwasamhara. The sutra means that if we will unite all the energies in our body, we will be able to dismantle the illusionary world which we have created. In this sutra, Shakti means the Mother Divine, Chakra means the energy centers in our body, Sandhane means the union of all the energies in our body, and Vishwa means the illusionary world which we have created, and Samhara means destruction or dismantling of this illusionary world which we have created. When we will dismantle this world by the combination of all the energies, we will be devoid of the worries which are a byproduct of our illusionary world. That is, when we will bring attention to the energy centers in our body, we will be devoid of the worries to live a peaceful life. To understand the sutra in detail, Gurudev explains that everyone is working hard to gain some profit or so as to accomplish one's desire. But with these desires, unwanted desires are also invited. For example, if we earn a huge money, but if we compare our life with others, we will feel jealousy that we have accomplished lesser than the other person. Not only this, even the school children suffer from the illusions. If a pupil in the school gets lesser marks, he will feel bad that he is getting lesser marks than the another student. Similarly, in the conversation of 3 people, if one people gives attention to the other person more than you will feel jealousy, you will feel bad. These all emotions are a byproduct of the illusionary world. All such emotions are the byproduct of the mind or the world which we have created. We need to come out of this world. Gurudev says that the world exists in our mind. 70% of our worries due to this imaginary world. We need to come out of this imaginary world. Shakti, chakra, sandhane, vishwasamhara. In this, Shva stands for yesterday or the tomorrow, and Vishwa stands for special yesterday or tomorrow. That is the special world which our mind has created. The mind has created an illusory world, that is a Vishwa. We need to come out of this illusionary world created by our mind by Udyamo Bhairava, by becoming alert, by increasing our level of consciousness. Due to the illusionary world, we are just worried about our yesterday and how our tomorrow will be. We are stuck about the worries of yesterday or tomorrow. This leads to lack of enthusiasm, a life which is devoid of enthusiasm. Today we can notice that everyone's life is lacking enthusiasm. The life is devoid of enthusiasm. Do you call a life which is devoid of enthusiasm? Life itself means enthusiasm. If it is devoid of enthusiasm, this is a poorer quality of life. Gurudev says that day by day we are losing our enthusiasm. A toddler or a young child has a lots of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is exuberated from each cell of the child. But as we grow older, there is lack of enthusiasm. Even in school children, you will see they are devoid of enthusiasm. Today children become mature very early. They lack enthusiasm. By the age of 20, we start to lack enthusiasm, and in the present times, even in the age of 15, we start to die slowly because our enthusiasm is decreasing day by day. In the previous times, even the people of 60 to 70 age were also full of enthusiasm. Their life was full of enthusiasm. After the arrival of television, our life started to lose enthusiasm very early. Even the college life is devoid of enthusiasm. Today, children in the school and colleges become very mature. In the college, the students are grown up. They are grown up and they are worried about their future. They are devoid of enthusiasm, fun and happiness even in their college times. Today, wherever you look at, you will see people with long faces. Even if you go to temple, people are not cheerful. You will see today people are devoid of enthusiasm. Till the time we don't find the enthusiasm, we will not be able to find Swatmananda Prakasha Bapuse. To be able to shatter this illusionary world which is a product of our mind, we need to concentrate on the energy centers which lie within our body. We need to put our full attention, alertness and awareness into the chakras, that is the energy centers in our body. The moment we will put our attention towards the energy centers in our body, we will see the worries of this world will disappear. Shakti, chakra, sandhane, vishwasamhara. That means the solution lies inside our body. If you have noticed, when we are very angry, the area between our eyebrows becomes sensitive. Similarly, if you feel jealousy or if you are disheartened, you feel a sensation at your heart chakra. If sometimes you are unhappy, your throat starts to choke. And if you feel jealousy towards someone, the area in your stomach starts to churn. That is, different emotions are due to the different energy centers in our body. We need to put attention at these centers so as to bring the true happiness, true joy and enthusiasm into our life. Similarly, when we feel affection towards someone, we feel sensation at our heart. Similarly, when you feel gratitude, your throat chokes. And if you feel very generous, the area around your navel expands. You should notice this. That means the same energy levels can be turned negative or positive. If we put attention on these energy centers, our life will become easier. Friends, there are 7 chakras and 27,000 subtle nerves which are connected to these energy centers, and thus all emotions are connected to these energy centers. If we put our attention to these energy centers, our energy levels will increase, because by putting attention on these centers, that is by doing meditation, we can purify these chakras. Once the chakras are purified, we will be able to live a life of gratitude, joy and happiness. Our body is known as Purusha. That means those who live in a city. 50,000 bacteria live in our body which are good for us. Thus, we need to take care of this body. This body can be our solution to our issues. Friends, the first energy center is mooladhara chakra, but we never put our attention on this chakra. It normally lies dormant in our whole life. We need to put attention on this chakra. From the mooladhara chakra, the energy rises to swadhisthana chakra, the chakra which is responsible for lust and the same chakra which is responsible for creativity. If we put attention on this chakra, we can increase our creativity. After the Swadhisthana chakra comes the third chakra in line, which is the Manipura chakra. If it can give you anger, but at the same time it can give you self-confidence. After this comes the anahata chakra, which is responsible for love and fear. If we put attention on this chakra, we can come out of our fears. Friends, you must have noticed when we are fearful or when we are very distressed, we put our hand on our heart chakra. You can observe this in your daily life. If we put attention on this chakra, we can become fearless. After the heart chakra or the anahata chakra comes the Vishudhi chakra. Vishudhi chakra is responsible for gratitude and the same chakra is responsible for misery in life. This is the reason, friends, when we visit a temple and when we are filled with gratitude, our throat starts to chew. After the Vishudhi chakra comes the next chakra, that is the Ajna chakra, which is responsible for knowledge, wisdom, and the same chakra is responsible for anger as well. This is the place between our eyebrows. That is when Shiva gets angry, he can destroy anything. And when Shiva is in meditation, he will bring happiness to all the world. After the Ajna chakra is the Sahasrara chakra, which is just pure bliss. In the higher states of meditation, you may reach your Sahasrara chakra. In the higher states of meditation, you may reach your Sahasrara chakra. Friends, when we are very unhappy from our life, we make knots in these chakras, which leads to their impurity. As the impurity increases, the quality of life and the level of enthusiasm in our life will decrease. Thus, friends, it is very necessary to put attention at the different chakras inside our body. Shakti chakra sandhane vishwasamhara. That is, if we put attention at these energy levels, the world will be annihilated. That means there will be samhara of the Vishwa. That is an illusionary world created by our mind will be annihilated. There will be destruction of that illusionary world. To live a peaceful mind, we need to drop all our worries. During our sleep, we forget about this world. That is a world created by our mind, and we sleep peacefully. If we are worried about the world even during our sleep, we will not be able to have a proper sleep and we will suffer. The purification of mind is done in the advanced meditation program, in which your different energy centers are purified. It is an art of living program. Those who have done this advanced meditation program have experienced the purification of chakras and a better life after the advanced meditation program. Friends, it is not that these chakras are like wheels in our body. Friends, you must acknowledge the fact that these chakras are not like the wheels or Ashoka chakras. You can observe or notice these chakras only when your mind is at a very subtler level, when your consciousness has reached a very higher level. Friends, like a supercomputer needs a proper temperature and conditions, similarly, to observe these centers in our body, we need to be fully alert. Our level of consciousness should be of a very higher level. This we can achieve by understanding the Sutra Udyamo Bhairava. That is, for this, we will have to raise our energy levels. so as to raise the level of our consciousness. That is, we will have to put attention towards all the energy centers and the combination, that is sandhane, that is Shakti chakra sandhane. Union of all these energies will lead to the higher levels of the consciousness, and we will be able to purify the chakras in our body so as to increase the level of enthusiasm, joy, and to achieve Swatananda Prakasha Vapuse in our life. Friends, Gurudev says that no one is responsible for the world which we see. It is our mind, it is our entanglement with the different objects and desires which creates a world which we perceive. It is due to our own karmas. No one is responsible for the worries which we have. And to be devoid of these worries, we will have to do Udyamo Bhairava, and we will have to come out of these worries by putting attention inside our body. To make it understand, Gurudev tells us a story that how we are responsible for our own worries. Gurudev says that once there was a very popular locksmith, and once he was with the king. On that night, thieves came and they locked the king and the locksmith together. But the king was not afraid because a popular locksmith was with him. But the locksmith was worried. He said that these shackles are being made by him, which were used by the thieves, and these were impossible to be opened. Thus, friends, we create worries for our own self. We are the creator of the worries in our life. We are the shackles of our own mind. We need to understand our mind, and we need to come out of the illusionary world which is created by our mind. We work very hard for all the things which we want to achieve in the world, but when it comes to sadhana, we say that it will be by the God's wish. We can't do sadhana without the grace of the Guru. This is not correct. We will have to do Udyamo Bhairava so as to raise the level of our consciousness by putting attention at our energy levels, and by putting the attention at the energy centers present inside our body. We need to look at the world with a fresh perspective. Friends, this whole world, this whole Vishwa, this whole samsara is an energy in itself. It is all energy. The same energy is present in our body, and the world is also being moved by the energy. The world is moved by Shakti, the Mother Divine. The whole world is a Shakti chakra, an energy center. We need to understand this. Like it is said that the energy is neither created nor destroyed. It can be transformed from one form to another. Similarly, friends, the world has been given some amount of energy, and the same amount of energy is being recycled. If you have observed the water cycle, the heat cycle, you will observe that the same energy is being transformed from one form to another. Similarly, the human body, when we die, we also move from one birth to another. We go through the process of transformation only. Energy is produced every day after we take food, and that energy goes back to the world. All the elements are energy. The energy cycle keeps going on. The ocean water evaporates and falls as rain. Rainwater falls into the river, which returns to the sea. In the same way, the cycle continues. Similarly, friends, the body converts the food we eat into human waste, which goes back into the soil, where it acts as fertilizer for plants, flowers, fruits, and nuts, which we then eat, and the cycle goes on. Similarly, friends, our body is made up of 5 elements. When we die, these 5 elements go back to the earth. Friends, similarly, the air we take is also going through a cycle. The air we breathe out goes to trees and plants, and the oxygen from them returns to us, and the cycle continues. Thus, the whole world has only a fixed amount of air and water circulating, and it is the same story for every other element. Even for soil, this holds true. The soil has been the same throughout the ages. No new soil is produced. The world cannot have anything new, not even a small sesame seed. Even scientists say the same in the law of conservation of matter and energy, which explains that matter and energy are interconvertible and a matter can be neither destroyed nor created. Your life will end in 40 to 60 years, and that after that, the breath, mind, and soul of this life will be recycled into a new body, which will also die and be recycled. Everything in this world has a cycle, whether a dog, a cat, parrot, crow, all die only to be born as some other species in another womb. This recycling is known as punarjanam or rebirth. This world is a wheel made up of different wombs. You are now born as a human, maybe man or a woman. A rat may be born as a cat and a cat as some other creatures. Understand that you take rebirth in the form that you adore, hate or fear. For example, if a cat fears dog, he or she will be born as a dog in the next birth. In this century, we see different types of people, some like tiger and others like crows, snakes and so on. We also give the name Nagaraja, king of snakes. It is not their fault if they are like snakes. Snakes are very scared of people and people of snake. Thus, friends, often we term some people as Nagaraja because they resemble snakes. Shakti, chakra, sandhane, vishwasamhara. Friends, look at the world with a new perspective. See that everything is changing in this world. One form is transforming into another. So friends, to know this, to come out of this cycle, to come out of the cycles after cycles, we need to have a consciousness which is fully alert, for which we will have to do Udyamubhairava. We will have to raise the level of our consciousness. Friends, we often see that some people put ash on their body and they even don't know that why they put ash on their body. Putting ash on the body is a symbol of auspiciousness. It is a symbol of Shiva. It reminds us that we will also become ash one day. Thus, friends, the cycle continues. Our body becomes ash, and from ash, a new body is born. Thus, friends, we need to understand that everything in this world is changing, and we need to come out of this cycle by putting attention on the energy centers inside our body, Shakti, chakra, sandhane, vishwasamhara, so as to dismantle the illusionary world which we have created. Friends, some people say that we are made for each other, but after some time the relationship may be disturbed. So the relationships are also not permanent. So friends, we need to observe the fact that nothing is permanent in the world. The world is not permanent. Let us not search for permanence in impermanent objects. Ash reminds that everyone will eventually die. A person with a bank balance of 10 lakh and 10 rupees, both will have to die. Everything in the world will be recycled again and again. We need to take care of this fact, and we need to increase our alertness as far as this fact is concerned. For that, we will have to put attention on our energy levels, the energy centers present in our body. This will be done by adopting the sutra Udyamubhairava. The entire creation is a Shakti chakra. Understand this truth and keep it close to you. Then there will be no duality in the world. There will be Swatmananda Prakasha Vapuse. So friends, Shakti chakra, sandhane, vishwasamhara. This was a sixth Shiva Sutra. We will come again with the next Shiva Sutra. Thanks.